our first guest right now, one of the best safeties in the NFL for 12 seasons. I got to watch him up close and personal many a game when I was covering these Patriots in New England, where I believe he has not one, not two, but 3 Super Bowl rings. He is the co-owner of the 2023 Major League Rugby champion New England Free Jacks. Please welcome Patrick Chung. How did I not know this about you?
I don't know. How you doing?
I'm so good. Congratulations on another championship. Like, you need to grow more fingers.
Yeah, I know, right? I should. I mean, you know how New England does. We bring championships home. You know how we do.
No, I mean, I don't know how you do in 2023, but we're going to get to it, my friend. You were recently honored in Foxborough. It's a special place. It's a magical place before a preseason game. What sort of inspired you to get involved in being part of this rugby team? And are you the kind of guy who, like, you know, stands on the sideline like Tom Brady's looking these days, just like shaking hands and kissing babies? Or are you giving these guys some, like, advice on how to be the best?
Yeah, I talked to him a couple of times, you know, just about being a good man, you know, accountable man. But I got into it with Nate Ebner.
Yeah.
So he's my locker mate for years. So he's always watching on his phone, watching the Sevens and the All Blacks in New Zealand. I'm always asking him, like, what are you watching, man? He's like, rugby. So he started teaching me all the game and the rules and all that. And one day he called me. He goes, hey, you want to be part owner in the team? I'm like, all right. Like, that's my boy. I talk to him all the time. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So it was, you know, thank you to him for getting me involved with that, because people don't realize how much rugby players train and the brotherhood and the family they have there, because these guys are trying to rip each other's heads off. And then after the game, they have beers, they hug it out, they talk, you know, so I like the respect of that aspect of the game. So that was good. That was good to see. And it's kind of weird to win a championship when you can't really make an impact in the game. So you're just watching there, just biting your nails, right? So, you know, I'm very proud of those guys, man. And they're all over the world, you know, South Africa, New Zealand, just everywhere. So I'm very happy to say they get to go back home and say they're champions. So it's good to be a part of that.
It's amazing. Now, you're saying they want to rip each other's heads off. Is that what you miss about the NFL the most?
Yeah, sometimes.
What do you miss the most? What do you miss the most?
I miss the locker room, man. I miss the locker room. I miss the cafeteria ladies. Those are my favorite. The equipment managers, trainers, like, we're like a family. You know, I always say, give the cafeteria ladies hugs. They're like our second mom. You know, they take care of us, people that take care of the locker room. So that was my favorite part. You know, playing football is fun and all. You know, it's exhilarating. It's competitive. You're playing with your brothers and your family. But, I mean, the people that help us, give us everything we need for us to perform, I mean, I miss that the most.
Patrick, I work with Gronk every week. He's on my show every Wednesday. Give me some advice. Like, help me out with Gronk.
Hey, good luck, man. Good luck, man. Gronk's the man, though, man. I mean, I think we're both same, just two goofy people, just love to smile and just enjoy life, you know? So he's not a bad guy, though. I love Gronk.
No, he's the best, of course. He's the best.
Yeah, he's awesome, bro. He's hilarious.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Patrick, do you miss Bill?
I do miss Bill. I still talk to Bill.
What do you talk about?
What you guys see? I can't tell you all that now, but what you guys see on TV and the media and all that, that's partly Bill now. I'm not going to take that away, but
yeah,
he's a down to earth. He's a smart. Can't say that word. He's a smart butt. He's funny and
a smart ass. You can say it. He's a smart ass.
I can say
sure.
He's a total smart ass now. He knows it too. Oh yeah. So, I mean, I've talked to Bill. He's helped me grow, like, as a man. We talk about things on the field, off the field. I go talk to him about life, you know. So I'm forever indebted to him. You know, he's helped me a lot, you know, off the field also. So Bill's a man. I mean, he's Bill now. Just so you know, what you see on TV, he's Bill, but he's actually a very cool man. He's cool.
Well, Bill can't be happy about this. I'm looking at even just the FanDuel Sportsbook odds, or everybody, you know, with this AFC East and Rodgers and all of this. The Pats are coming in dead last, according to everyone. Is this going to be true? Why or why not?
We'll take it. I mean, it's a tough division now. I mean, it hasn't been this tough in a while, but, you know, we have the people to do it. You know, it's all about if we can bring it together and, you know, play as a team, play as a family, you know, do our job. We have it all on paper. And everyone's talking about it now. We haven't even played a real game yet. You know, we're playing preseason. People are playing 10 snaps, 20 snaps. So ask me this question again after week 4, and then we can have a conversation.
Well, I feel like nobody's talking about the Patriots. What's the one thing that you think should be talked about?
No, we like to keep things on the wraps.
Well, you're not even on a team Stacey James isn't like muzzling you. What are you talking? Give me the goods.
I'm forever. I keep it in the building. All I know is we're working, and we like to be the underdog.
Patrick,
like that mentality, man.
Man, I don't even know what to. It's you have it. I just love it. What shirt are you wearing? I hate being what? I hate being sexy, but I'm Jamaican. I don't know why I just got. Somebody just told me. Why would my producer in my ear just now tell me to point out the shirt? We're talking about the Patriots and Bill Belichick. Like, 0 sense. Anyway, I want to talk to you about a couple other things. Now, Bill Belichick went to your coach, who you love, who's a smartass, but he's also Bill. He was at the Taylor Swift concert. He had this great quote about, like, man, she's tough. She was performing through a rainstorm. So I made this list of the toughest Patriots in the Belichick era. Patrick, I left you off of it. That was my first mistake, okay? So you can give me all this shit for that. But take a look at my list, and you tell me what you think of it and who needs to be on it from the entire Bill Belichick Patriots era.
I mean, all those are good ones. My top. I mean,
who needs to be on the list?
Julian's a tough kid, man. I mean, he is, bro. Like, I know he's a little dude. I mean, he's chiseled, he's a little dude, but he's a tough dude, man. He's a tough dude. But all of them, really, Logan's a silent assassin almost. Like, he's the nicest person in the locker room, outside of the building. He's nice, but he's a mean person on the field. And I love that about him. He was always cool. I mean, Gronk is Gronk. You know Gronk. Gronk, everyone's scared to hit him. He's taking hits, but he's the man. And Vince is a savage. Vince is a savage. And Ty Law, you know how he is, bro. He goes out, he plays ball, and he's tough too. So, I mean, it's a good list you got here.
Wow.
I mean, you did leave one off. You did leave.
You. The sexy Jamaican, yes.
The sexy Jamaican, yes, you left me off, man.
So there's nobody that I left off. That's exciting. People were really giving me Rodney Harrison grief. People were giving me Teddy Bruschi grief.
True. Willie McGinnis.
Willie's tough.
Yeah, tough dude. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of tough guys, man. That's how Bill instilled that in us. You know, be tough, man. There's no softies out here.
It is crazy that you're acting like you're still you are living and dying with the team. It's amazing. It is amazing, like, what the Patriot way really does to. Gronk does the same thing. Like, I'll ask Gronk something, and he's like, no, I literally am answering like I'm still, like, Belichick's gonna hold me accountable for it. Like Stacey James is gonna, like, take him to school. Like, it's wild and it's incredible how it sort of works. I want to talk to you.
Man.
Yeah, it's a scary man, right? Yes, I mean, Stacey James should be on the toughest Patriot players, or Patriot guys. Okay, I want to talk to you about Christian Gonzalez, because we got the Oregon connection. Of course, he gets drafted. He's a little banged up. They're hoping he's ready to go week 1. What do you think his biggest challenge will be, especially for a rookie starting as a DB in a Bill Belichick squad?
I would say just silencing all the hype and the noise. I mean, I always said you make it easy or hard on yourself to be a professional. You know, guys come in to the NFL, oh, I made it. You know, I played 12 years, I still haven't made it. You know, so if you have that mentality always to work and be a professional, then the transition is going to be a lot easier. But he has all the tools. I mean, he's tall, he's big, he's fluent, no wasted steps, good ball skills. So it's really just up to him to, you know, just grow up. So he can make it hard for himself or make it easy for himself, but he has all the tools. He's silent, he works hard, and he goes home. And that's a great step there. Just being calm, just working and call it a day.
Have you talked to him? Like, I know you're saying you're so close with the team. Like, will you show up and do some locker room stuff? I know Bill Belichick uses a lot of different motivational tactics. Are you going to go in there?
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times, talked to him. He's a quiet kid, though. Like I said, he just works hard and he goes home. He's like a Duggar, just works hard and goes home, which is a very good thing to see for a young kid coming in. You know, he's excited to be there, but he's there to work, you know. So I'll be there a little more just to, you know, be a little therapist for the kids.
I love that.
They need it sometimes.
That's amazing. Now, another quiet kid that was an Oregon Duck, Justin Herbert, I predict him as my 2023 MVP for the regular season. I think he's healthy. He was so tough last year playing through all of that. Keenan Allen's healthy. Mike Williams, he's got Quentin Johnson, his other 6'4" wide receiver. From your perspective, just knowing him, what makes him so difficult to prepare for and defend? How special is Herbert?
I think he has it all, man. I mean, he can throw the ball effortlessly. He's big. He's not a skinny quarterback. He's a big guy. and he can run. He's elusive. He kind of reminds me of Josh Allen. Josh Allen's a little more elusive and, bigger guy, but he can launch the ball and he can make plays with his legs. You can have everyone covered. And he could take off for 20, 30 yards. And, that just, starts the drive over. So it's a dual threat there. People don't realize, like, he's not a skinny guy, not a skinny, lanky quarterback. Like, he's an athlete that can play.
Oh my gosh, Patrick Chung, are we going to see you in a broadcast booth look soon? Like what? Like your analysis is amazing. Is that where we're?
Hey, you let me know.
Is that what we're trying to do? Like, what's the future for Patrick Chung?
You want to get me on your show?
Yeah.
I'll be right there with you. Let me know.
It's incredible. You got to say something though. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
Listen, Tom Brady. Speaking of broadcasting, he might do that. He might not do that. He's like minority owner of the Raiders. I think he was at the game this weekend between the Cowboys and the Raiders to see if Jimmy Garoppolo is 100% healthy. Because I think that Tom's like, if you're not, man, I got you. I can go in. What do you make of Tom Brady and what his life is like right now?
Oh, Tom's a man. The moment I met Tom, 12 years, 13, 14 years ago, he's been the same person. Like, people can get cocky real fast when they're that successful, and he's been the same person the whole time, which I really respect about him. And we've talked about life things too. He's helped me out with a couple of things, but I love Tom, man. He's a smart man, stays out of trouble, has his fun every once in a while. And he's just down to earth. He could be the most cocky person, most arrogant person he wants to, but that's just not him. He's been the same way since I've met him, day one.
Yeah. Patrick, I noticed you didn't mention him when I asked you who the toughest Patriot was, though.
Oh, that's me, bro.
That's you. But you didn't mention Tom.
Yeah, Tom. I'm a little tougher than Tom. Mentally tough. He's got it. He's there. He's got that, hands down. Well, I'll take tough. I'll take the tough guy. I got a question for you, though, Ken.
Go, boy. Go ahead.
Are those 4 straws in your cup right now?
Yeah, I can't. Listen, we don't have the budget to get me like a normal straw, so I'm using little coffee straws. But here's the thing: they put lipstick on you, and then if you drink it, it comes off. So drinking it out of these little straws helps.
Fair.
Like every, sexy Polish girl, that's just what happens. Listen, Patrick, I want to have a little fun with you here because my producers went through your Twitter feed and noticed that you like to ask your followers some rather interesting questions, but you never really provide your answers or insight. So here's a couple. You have to answer your own Twitter questions. Number 1, eating dinner. This is what you tweeted. Eating dinner by yourself, good or bad thing?
I think sometimes it's a good thing. Just you get to relax sometimes. No one's bothering you. You're not talking to anyone. It's cheaper. It's cheaper.
Okay.
And you can get whatever you want to.
What was the spot in Foxborough? Like the joint that you just remember? Like I could just go there and eat by myself.
Oh, there's a couple, man. There's Parker's Pub in Rentham. There's Chivamato in Mansfield.
Awesome.
Recently, I go to Produce Barn. It's not a restaurant, but it's literally, okay, listen to this.
Okay.
It's a hardware store, a deli, and butcher shop,
okay,
and a liquor store all in one.
That
I can get a
sounds
hammer, a ribeye, and a nip and leave. It's crazy.
What is this place called? Produce Barn?
Produce Barn. Yeah.
Produce Barn. We got to open one of those up in LA. That's unbelievable. Okay, that's like the best answer we've ever gotten on this show, literally ever. Next tweet. What's the worst zodiac sign? Patrick Chung's tweet, Patrick Chung's answer.
Oh, you gonna let me answer that?
Yeah. The worst one. Virgo? I don't even know what that means. Oh, my producer's mad. My producer's a Virgo. I could tell. Marissa.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, see? Okay, got it.
I'm giving hugs. I'm sorry.
Why the Virgo?
I can't tell you that.
Okay. Listen, I get it. Stacey James does not want you talking about zodiac signs on the Ab and Adam show.
All
okay.
right.
This one, I imagine you're referring to your young child. 3 poops before 7:30 can't be good. Ha.
That was me.
Oh. Okay.
I had some spicy food. Sometimes it happens.
Was it from Produce Barn? Because it
No,
sounds
this
like
is from
listen, if there's a
this is from
place I could buy
barbecue.
a hammer and a daffodil, I just think it's a little messy.
No, this is from barbecue and a lot of habanero sauce. It's
Okay.
painful.
All right, I'm so glad I asked. Okay, and number 4, the last one. It's cold as ... Finish that sentence. That was your tweet. It's cold as...
You throw them.
It's cold as you throw them. I don't even know what that means.
I think they know what I mean.
I don't even know. I don't need to know.
Well, it's cold as balls, man.
Oh, it's cold as balls. Got it. That's fine. You can say that. All right. Patrick, we appreciate you. 3-time Super Bowl champion. You got the championship from the rugby. And I know you're coming to a TV near you, so we're going to have to talk. We're going to have to talk before anybody else sees you and we'll talk.
I hope so. Reach out to me.
All right, you're the best. Patrick, we appreciate you so much, all the insights. It's so Patriots to be like, okay, don't talk about us. We love that. We love that about you. Jets, we love, you won the offseason, love that for you. Let's see what happens come November when the Patriots usually turn it around. Hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest Up and Adams content right on YouTube.